Fun for All Abilities at Ryan's Reserve by Sandi Miller. Diamond Creek's Ryan's Reserve upgrade was recently officially opened by Nillumbik Mayor John Jemerick. The mayor was joined by the member for Eltham, Vicky Ward MP, who was representing the Minister for Development Victoria and Precincts, Nillumbik Shire Councillor Peter Perkins, members of the Ryan family, President of the Rotary Club of Diamond Creek Warwick Leeson, and Jean Verso from the Nillumbik Historical Society. To celebrate the $1.7 million upgrade to the reserve, the project was made possible through $1.19 million funding via the Victorian Government's Growing Suburbs Fund and Council's contribution of $548,000.
The revitalised reserve now features a new major play area, interconnecting pathways, accessible DDA toilets, a shade sail and enhanced green spaces.
Councillor Jemerick said,
Ryan's Reserve isn't just a park, it's a place where families play, kids grow up and neighbours come together.
Ryan's Reserve was named after the Ryan family, who have been figures in the Diamond Creek community since purchasing a parcel of land in the 1860s, adjacent to the present-day reserve. Nillumbik Historical Society provided a history of the Ryan family, which Councillor Peter Perkins, who was an instigator of the reserve's upgrade project, recounted at the official opening.
From the family's earliest days, they supported the local community and through the generations helped to develop the township of Diamond Creek we know today. Within 10 years, the next generation had purchased more land and continued to settle in as an important part of the community. From the 1880s, Patrick Ryan became a prominent figure who supported many local organisations. He was a founding member of the Literary Institute and Free Library, supporting the local and wider community, encouraging reading and education, and drawing children into attending school. Later, Patrick joined the District Schools Board of Advice. As a landowner and farmer, Patrick helped to form the Diamond Creek Horticultural Society, particularly as president of that society for many years. He was a member of the congregation of St. John's Church, president of the committee for the Diamond Creek Football Club and Diamond Creek Sports Athletics Club. In the late 1800s, Patrick became a councillor for the Heidelberg Shire Council, which at that time covered Diamond Creek, eventually being elected president. As a councillor over many years, he worked diligently to improve the facilities and amenities for the Diamond Creek community. Development of the Recreation Reserve, which is now Marngrook Oval, forming a syndicate to search further on the gold reef that had made our district so prosperous, and one of Patrick's major achievements, the upgrade to an iron bridge over the Diamond Creek in 1898, which stands just as strong today. He even ran an election campaign at the time with the slogan, Iron for Ryan. Patrick's son, John, continued the family tradition of giving back to the community that gave so much to them. He was a supporter of the tennis club, the annual swimming carnival, parochial balls in the hall which sat opposite St. John's Church, and with his brother James ran Ryan Brothers Butchers in Diamond Creek, Hurstbridge and Greensborough. James followed in his father's footsteps when he was elected as councillor for Heidelberg Shire Council, and in 1938 had a much-needed footbridge constructed next to the Iron Bridge. John's son Jock was a well-known figure in Diamond Creek for much of his life. Jock was a minister of the Church of England whose interests in later years were our local history and archaeology of some of our local landmarks. He was a founding member in 1973 of the group that became the Nillumbik Historical Society, where he volunteered and served in various roles: secretary, president, and archivist. Many of our historic properties and places are protected today by Heritage Victoria and Nillumbik Shire Council through their planning processes due to the work and efforts put in by Jock and others. He, with others in the society over the past 50-plus years, have preserved so much of our history, and it is still being maintained today. The society will always be grateful to Jock for the foundation and ongoing work he did. The name Ryan continues in Ryan's Road, A.D. Ryan's, the Heritage Building on the corner of Hyde Street, and of course in Ryan's Reserve, now developed into this wonderful community playground resource for our community.
Vicky Ward paid tribute to the legacy of the generations of the Ryan family that helped shape Diamond Creek.
And that we're still able to continue to build on that legacy and create something that continues to be inclusive and continues to connect to community.
Councillor Jimeric said,
"These upgrades make sure this space works for everyone, no matter your age or ability. We are grateful for the Victorian Government's support and for Vicky Ward's continued advocacy for projects that benefit our community."